Hey y'all, so I watch a lot of videos online about astrology and stuff, so I figure I'd make my own because everybody's mind operates a different way. So like depending on the element of the astrologer, they present the image they present the information in a different light. And so like it's cool to get that different perspective, whether they're a fire sign, air, water, or earth. So yeah, I myself am a water sign in Western astrology, and I was looking at some videos, and I thought to make this one about modalities. And I just wanted to focus on one this time, but to give a brief rundown, a modality is like it's like something that kind of gives structure to the sign that it's in. So the different modalities are fixed, mutable, and cardinal. So out of those four elements I named earlier, they're going to either be fixed, mutable, or cardinal. Cardinal, it means chief, so it means like first. They're the initiators of things. Mutable means it's subject to change. Think of the word mutate. When something mutates, it changes form. And fixed, something that's fixed and immovable, like a rock, or a crystal. It's fixed in this form. It's not changing unless a tremendous amount of pressure is applied to it. So I wanted to talk about fixed, the fixed modality of being fixed. I feel like when something is fixed, it can represent an entrapment. So when we look at fixed water, which is Scorpio, you're going to see water that's fixed or entrapped in something, like a lake, or even this water bottle. It's fixed, it can't get out. And it can still be movement with the water, and it can still be stirred up within that container that it's in, but it can't go outside of those parameters. And even if you have like an ice cube, the ice cube is fixed water. Like this could be an ice cube, hypothetically, right? And if you put that in water, it's still going to be an ice cube. Now it'll slowly melt down over time, but it will remain in its shape. And then you have fixed fire, which is Leo. You would think of the sun, of course. The sun is a fixed fire that it's not moving, it's not losing its shape or its form. It's staying right there. It's gonna burn. Or a fire that you have at a campfire, and it's surrounded by rocks. It's not spreading all over like a mutable fire sign would, such as Sagittarius. Or even like Virgo is a mutable earth. So like you think of like mud in California. I'm going off track, but in California, they have a lot of fires, and that fire affects the land, the mud. It loosens it up. Some farmers even do that to like renew their fields and stuff. But when that fire comes and burns up that land in California, if it rains, it can cause mudslides. The earth is able to change, mutate. Or just even if it rains like where you are now, go step in the mud, it's going to be moving around. It's not fixed. If it rains on this rock, it's going to stay the way it is. Okay, and then the other one was fixed. We did fix fire. We did fix, let's do fixed air. That would be Aquarius. And Aquarius is, and I'm trying to use the word entrapment because that's what I was talking about. But yeah, it's like entrapped air. So hey, maybe this is why Aquarius and Scorpio gets along, in my perspective. I don't know. No, I'm just getting off track. But there's air inside this bottle, as well as water. But this air is trapped in here. And when I drink all this water, it's going to be just air. And yeah, if I apply certain pressure, it might pop. But other than that, it's staying in there. It's separated from all the other air that is in this air that I'm breathing. And then you have well, it's still to stay on Aquarius. It also could be like air in a tire. The air is entrapped in that tire unless you like let the little thing off and it starts like making that noise. And then what's the other one? Fixed Earth, Taurus. I kind of already covered it when I talked about this rock. The rock is a part of Earth, and it's fixed. It's fixed in its way of being, its own personal way of being. It's trapped, you know, in this form. It's not able to lose this shape because it's been, well, this has been manipulated. It's been formed into this particular shape, but that's why, like, maybe, you know, in the Bible it says the Most High can move mountains. Mountains are typically fixed, so that's why it would be so powerful to be able to move a mountain. But yes, those are the quick rundown. I wish I would go longer, but I don't want to make this video too long. That's a quick rundown of the fixed modality and how it can represent entrapment of an element. It doesn't change the element necessarily. It doesn't make it like a different type of element from the whole. Like, this was a part of a huge natural crystal probably, but they broke it off. So it's still the same thing, it's just fixed in this form. And the water is still water. The ice is still water. It's just frozen and solidified. And it's trapped by not only its shape, but it's also trapped by temperature. So as long as it stays cold, that ice is not melting. But it's controlled by temperature. So I'm getting a little deeper. I'm gonna have to start another video about, I'm gonna talk about some Scorpio stuff. But I'm gonna talk about that in my next video probably, or one of the next videos about what controls Scorpio. I'm gonna just freestyle it.